Hey billionaires, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as y'all can tell by the title, we're doing a pretend setup so I can see if this is how I want everything to look. Most of the stuff that I need is here already to start figuring out the actual display of the reception, dinner tables, and stuff. I'm super excited. I'm gonna tell y'all where everything came from, and I'm gonna do my best to do a sample setup so I can see what all I'm missing and what all I don't need. Well, that's basically the same thing. At any rate, I'm getting ready to take out the amount of things I need for my sample display set, because I'm gonna take one of each item and I'm gonna keep that for my sample. And if I need to order more, I will order more, but one missing isn't gonna hurt. It's like 50. It's like a set of 50 total. Like, so there's one of each thing equals, how do I say that? It's made for 50 people. So each person has the utensil set, which comes with a spoon, fork, knife, and napkin. And they also have 2 plates, the small plate and a big plate, and then they have a cup. So each person will have that, and that's like for 50 people. We're not having a really big wedding. We're having a very intimate wedding, so I think that's more than enough. I have already started setting up the basics, but I'm gonna go around and show y'all like each thing that I have set up so far. So, and keep in mind, I always wash my hands before I do this anyway, just in case, you know, I have to touch the others. But this is the napkin, spoon, and fork set. I think it is really, really cute how it is like reflective on certain areas. So it's not like a champagne, too much champagne going on. It's like a little hint of gold. And I like that because I didn't want to exclude gold from the theme. I ordered this 350 piece dinnerware plate, cup, spoon, fork, knife, and napkin set from Shein. It was a total of $48 and some change. If you're looking for convenience, this is the right dinnerware set for you. The napkins came already put together and ready to go. And it feeds 50 people, so each person gets one napkin set with spoon, fork, and knives, and then they get 2 plates and a cup. I love that the color matches perfectly with everything that I already have for my color palettes for my wedding. So just in case you are new here, if you couldn't tell already, this is for a wedding, my wedding, and the color scheme is dark purple, deep purple, royal purple, and champagne with the base color being white and then hints of gold. The reason why I named off so many purples because I have been liking the purples that I have been seeing so far. So I'm like, I'm gonna add this shade too. But this is the main color purple for everything. Like everything you see, the main color is gonna be this deep purple. I call it like a deep royal purple because it gives like luxury and royalty. I just love that the plates have such great quality and a pop of color to add to the reception tables for the dinner. They had different options to choose from with the color schemes. I chose the clear cup option. I am just evaluating the cups. The first two had like a little bit of scratching on them, but that is perfectly fine. No one's going to be evaluating the cups like that, and I probably will just keep those two to the side. So I started off picking out some of the flowers and matching the different shades of champagne because I have two different shades of champagne with the main part of the centerpiece, which is the purple, the long purple flowers. I have two different shades of purple flowers so far, and I plan to get more deep purple flowers, but for now this is what I have. So this is me day one getting like an idea of how I kind of want everything to be matched up together and making sure that the colors coincide with each other. I am still waiting on a few more packages to arrive, so this is what I am working with. Right now I am opening up a candle it's a lighted candle from the Dollar Tree. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied, but this is a candle that I got from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. It is super, super cute. I had no idea that it was ready to be lit. All you have to do is pull the little paper from under the little battery compartment. And I just got these small little glasses to go with these little candles. I plan to get like little podiums to sit the candles on, the glass with the candles on top of. And these are my table numbers. I plan to go to the library to do a sample for like how everything is going to look in size and everything with the table marquee. And this is just a sample mock-up of how everything should look. I like the simple classic look. Imagine more plates set up. So with my kitchen island, you're able to set a table for 6. I'm shooting more for a table for 6. It definitely depends on how many people are going to be sitting at the table, but so far I think it's mostly like tables for 2, but like if they know each other, then they can sit at the table with the people that they know. So I'm gonna have to do seating arrangements, and this is what I was showing y'all. I ended up going with the deeper champagne to match with the deep purple. I'm so in love with that. In my next couple of videos, y'all will see me putting more flower arrangements together with this deep purple. But looking back on this footage, I just love how the champagne and the purple tie in together by itself. I just placed an Amazon order. I need to order more of these flowers. So this is what I was talking about when I said I have 2 different styles of the purple. So I plan to put those purple flowers in the actual wedding decor for the ceremony. And then I got these purple flowers recently, so I technically have 3 styles of purple flowers, but these are going to be like for the table, for some of the like little centerpiece accessories that need to sit on the table. I might pair these purple centerpieces with like a greenery plant or something, like, so it doesn't be too much purple and champagne. I need to add like a green into it. So right now I'm just cutting the black stems and the black off of the flowers because these are actually for Halloween, but I loved the deep dark purple. This is not really that dark, but it's like a deep dark, and it's like shades of dark purple. And I love like the deep purple color and everything. So I feel like this will give it more of a pop, and you guys will see in a few of the next clips. And again, this style flower came from the Dollar Tree. And again, these are all just samples so that I have an idea of how I kind of want everything to go. Of course, I'm going to need help putting all of this stuff together, really, from my mother and sisters. They are going to help me with majority of this stuff. I just like to start getting an idea of how I kind of want everything to go so that the vision can come to life when we actually all get together, and so that I'm not doing all of this by myself, and so that their ideas are incorporated into everything that they want to be incorporated in, and I am not just exhausting my mind trying to figure everything out, because sometimes the next person might be more creative than you are, and I feel like all of us are really creative, so it'll give them the opportunity to be creative as well. These little foam boxes also came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to have to go back and get a few more of these boxes, specifically because I already know I want to have at least 2 of these placed on the on one table. So I plan to have 6 tables for seating for the guests. I already have a rough head count of everyone who will be attending Andre and I's wedding ceremony and reception. I'm gonna just call it our wedding, but there is specifications on wedding ceremony and reception, because you may not attend the wedding ceremony and then leave. That is very tacky. I feel like that's tacky. So I need to make that very specific when I send out the address to everybody. I do have one venue secured already. As far as finding a venue, it's already booked. I've already talked with the host, but I'm going to go ahead and get 2 more options lined up. This is really last minute. However, we started planning our wedding in the end of May. So this is how everything looks as a rough, simple put together. And this is me taking out all of the vases, because after looking at one of the flower arrangements and the little small centerpieces that I put together, I decided I wanted to show y'all everything that I had so far. These vases were $3, the tall ones, and then the smaller ones were $1.25. I just grabbed 6 of the cylinder vases for now, because I do not know how many of each item I actually want until I put everything together. So here is an example of the second style purple that I have that I said was going to be in the actual wedding ceremony. I'm going to pair that with the whiter version of the champagne flowers that I also got from Amazon. It still goes way longer. It's folded, but it goes like 30 feet. Okay, this is just an idea of how this is gonna look. I need a lot more champagne, because I wanna offset most of that purple. But I need a lot more champagne, and I maybe need mostly champagne decor for the chairs, but I need a lot more champagne flowers. More so, I might even change the flowers out, and I'm definitely changing the vases for the aisle. Okay, so this is how I'm envisioning the aisle to look. I need a lot more champagne flowers, and the vases are not going to be the vases are not going to make the cut. We are going to get like planters, or I don't know, I might just keep the vases and then get like some decorated planters so that the vases don't fall when the guests are arriving to sit down. And also, some of these flowers are not for the actual aisle, they are for the centerpieces for the table. Like, I know those are the flowers for the aisle, mainly the white champagne color and the lighter purple, because I don't want it to be too dark purple for the aisle, and it needs to offset the dresses that the bridesmaids are going to have on, because they're going to have on purple and the groomsmen are going to have on purple. So I don't want the dark purple to clash with their dresses. So I lightened up the flowers for that side. So yeah. Two centers. These are going to be two centers. Now, I have watched several people set up events my whole life, starting with my grandmother and my mother. They have set up multiple events, including our drill competitions, baby pageants. But I was way too young to watch them set up my mother and father's wedding. They had a Christmas wedding. Their anniversaries on Christmas. Andre and I's anniversary is on Christmas Eve. You would think that we were having a Christmas wedding too. I would have loved a Christmas wedding. Is it too late to change the theme? I don't think I would be able to pull off an iconic Christmas wedding like my parents, though. So let me just go ahead and stick to the royal wedding. This wedding is going to be so royal that it's not going to make any sense. Yes, I'm showing y'all majority of the decorations right now, but there is a lot that's missing. We are missing the flower arches. We're missing the pictures. We're missing the bows. We're missing everything. We're missing more floral. We're missing the suits. We're missing the dresses. We're missing the chairs. We're missing the tables. We're missing a lot of stuff. Balloons. We're missing the drapes. We're missing the big theatrical centerpieces, completion to the centerpieces. We're missing the planters. We're missing a lot of things. So you're just gonna have to stay tuned. This will probably be my last decor update, and then you guys will have to wait until after the wedding to see like step by step on how I got everything put together and placed in the right spaces, and how the ultimate overall look is going to look. These green plants are not going to be exactly right here. This is just an example. Again, I am just testing out everything. It might be a whole different setup. If y'all have any ideas or tips or things that I might be missing for the table for an actual wedding, please let me know, and I will try my best to incorporate everything that I might need. I think I'm missing like a purple napkin or something to go under here, purple placemat maybe, or a champagne placemat. I think I might do the champagne placemat. Don't forget the menus and all of that as well. And if y'all like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.